NatCon was an amazing experience. I was so glad I was able to go this year. I learned so much from when I first stepped off the plane. Like already, I'm talking to brothers in the airport. Like it was an amazing feeling. Like it helped me grow as a brother.
Hi, my name is Nolan Cootie, and I was the Alumni and Public Relations Officer last year and this year as well. And to me, the alumni donation was the thing that prompted me to actually go to NatCon. It was really the deciding factor for me to be able to go, and I appreciate all the support that we got even leading up to it, making our Founders Trophy, having everyone cooperate and help us out in building that, and even the support of the alumni that we were lucky enough to have there, including the national officers, Elena and Zach Humphrey.
For me, the most meaningful part of going to NatCon was actually before we went to NatCon. It was working with different brothers to finish the NatCon board, get all the funds collected from Zach and get them to nationals and work all that out. It was a great way to really build together with people like Aaliyah and different other members of the executive council to get ready for the next year.
When we were presenting our Founders Trophy bid, I had so much pride for our chapter, and I saw how all the other chapters were there presenting their chapters, and it was just an amazing experience. Everyone coming up to us, taking a picture of our board, and us talking about just what we do on a yearly basis.
Since I'm serving as district vice president this year, I got an opportunity to go around and see all the founders bid presentations, and it was honestly just amazing seeing all of the Beta Omicron brothers there, explaining how passionate they are about our chapter and all the amazing things we've done the past couple of years. And just knowing that it was all thanks to you, the alumni, who sent us there and got us all there. Like, I'm so thankful to you guys. I wish you could have seen it for yourselves.
So for me, going to NatCon was just something I never really imagined, just because I had heard people talking about when they went to Kentucky, and there was 2 people in our chapter, so I didn't really, think anyone was going to go this year to Florida. And it just kind of seemed like it was out of my reach. But I don't know, you think about where you are at home, Arizona State, Beta Omicron, the things that we do, and you think about the things that we do within our district, within the West. And then you go to a place like National Convention in Orlando, Florida, across the country, and you think about how small it is compared to everything else out there. You think about how you're completing this board up until 2 in the morning, so you can present it at National Convention, and then you go around and you see everyone else's boards, and you see everyone else's dedication up until 2 in the morning for who knows, weeks straight, and then you read what they have done throughout the past biennium, and you think to yourself, I'm a part of this, and they are also a part of us.
I've personally found the experience to just be awesome. I never knew there were just so many different brothers out there from all different places, and just one of my favorite interactions was with a colonization brother from Georgia, and then his name was Trinity, and he was just so cool. We were sitting next to each other before the NIB concert. I look over, I'm like, oh, hi, it's nice to meet you. And just telling him about marching band and just comparing how they call high knee traditional style and they call straight knee modern or something. I just realized how big the brotherhood truly is and how meaningful it is to me.
Well, I think that the biggest thing that I took away from NatCon was really a greater appreciation for the organization. I know it's always meant a lot to me, but I think seeing how much passion so many other brothers and sisters had for their organization kind of pushed me to want to be a better brother, and it was just super awesome kind of learning other different traditions and how each chapter is different and how they kind of uphold the colors.
I met so many people, so many more people than I thought I would, and I think my favorite moment was actually during the banquet when we were singing, and everyone was just holding hands and just connected, and I had never felt a bigger presence of brotherhood and sisterhood, and felt more connected.
So probably the most important thing that I learned or took away from NatCon is that there are people everywhere in the entire country who have been through the same things that you've been through, and people who are really willing to just talk to And you don't really think about that. We're in our chapter just within Beta Omicron and within our district, and so we kind of have like this familiarity within the district or within our chapter. But when you start like opening your eyes and getting like different perspectives from all these different chapters, it just kind of really enlightens you. And it's cool to know that there are also people who are so willing to like keep the connections going. I'm still in contact with some of the people that I met from NatCon, and it's probably the coolest thing for me is to know that I can, reach out to different parts of the country and just have someone there.
I think my biggest takeaway from NatCon was really just gaining perspective. I don't think that it was until I attended the workshops and saw really just the giant amount of chapters and brothers all across the country that I realized the purpose of Kappa Kappa Psi, and I think it was really useful for me, especially as a president now, to bring that perspective back into the chapter and help everyone else understand our greater purpose in the fraternity beyond just being Beta Omicron.
My name is Cassie. This is my first time ever going to National Convention, even though I'd been to previous Western District events and things like that. And it was such a huge ordeal just getting there, planning for us to get there, and planning our Founders Trophy bid and everything like that, and the presentation. It was all kind of a stressful thing. But it was amazing once we were actually there to be able to have some free time with our brothers and hanging out at the pool and going to Disney and all that stuff was just a fun time. It was just like extra bonding time for all of us just to be together and like enjoy the moment sort of thing.
It was so much fun. I learned so much from the workshops, and during the banquet I felt like we all connected as a chapter, and even more on a district level, especially when we were caucusing and talking about what we want to see for our national leadership to grow.
To me, it was amazing because coming off of the 100th anniversary, of the marching band and the SMB, I really know how this can go any farther. Like, I got to see close to 500 alumni then and see everyone just happy to be there, and to see that support continue was mind-blowing to me as an officer. And then going to NatCon really changed my perspective on a lot of things, and I felt better prepared me for this year as an officer and ways I had no idea were possible until I went, and the connections that I made there mean a lot to me now still, and I hope that they continue into the future. So thank you very much.
The alumni donation and support was huge because it showed how much the alumni believe in us and believe in our chapter, and it also opened my eyes to know that whenever I graduate, there's a lot of things that I can do to give back and to help the chapter grow. So I think that was the coolest thing for me, seeing that the alumni have that support and that drive to, even after they graduate and even after they leave Beta Omicron, to give back and to ensure that we're always getting better.
It was just an amazing experience, and thank you for all the support.
Thank you again for donating. It really means a lot to us.
Josh, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I know you're watching this probably, but thank you, because without the money that you gave to me, without your support, I probably wouldn't have gone, and I don't think I would be in the perspective that I'm thinking about right now. I don't think I'd be thinking about KSI as grand as it is, as large as it is, but as big of a part that Beta Omicron plays in it. So thank you.
Just know that I'm super proud of Beta Omicron, and you guys should be too. Thank you so much for what you did for us.
I really appreciate all the support you guys garnered for us, and NatCon was an amazing, beautiful experience, and I'm so proud to be part of Beta Omicron.